Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Mini Adventures, Episode 147, The Duke of Hazard. Good morning, said Scarlet. Good morning. Indeed, said Mr. Hannah. Good morning. What's good about it, said Duke. Oh, no, not this again, said Aeneas. What? Duke, why are you yelling at the top of the morning? I'm yelling because I just sleep next to Mighty. Hey, Mighty snores like crazy. Easy, dude. I didn't hear him snore all night. That's probably because you had Driver playing music in your ears. Is this how he always is? Said Freddy. Pretty much, said Sir Handel. Pretty much. Oh, don't start now, Falcon. Don't start now. It's Sir Handel, said Sir Handel. Not Falcon. You've been at this for more than 50 years. It's Sir Handel. No. Everyone's just too happy all the time. It's just. mm, I'm sorry, said PSM. Duke is like this when he doesn't get a good night's rest. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. In fact, it's not like this is his first time ever getting angry. It's like his third or fourth this week. So, in general, said, this is just general of him? Yes. Decided to leave for the jobs, while leaving so many other engines behind for these events. It's sorry about snoring, said Mighty. Duke was still not happy. And he left, leaving him, Peter, Sam, and Freddy as three to see the sheds. So, fine. So, does anyone want to talk about anything so funny? Hopefully Grandpuff isn't too angry. Man, Renee needs so much help getting up that hill with his own passengers. I was only going to do his second load day. I know, said Freddy. I know. Hey, what are you two lollygagging about? Nothing, said Freddy. We were just talking about Linnaeus, actually. Humph. Well, I don't see it to it. You two don't really. So, jeez, Duke, line up, said PSM. Not now, Stuart. Not now. Okay, then. And I don't really mind. Listen to the wind blow. Watch the sun rise. Running in the shadows. Damn your love, damn your lies. Hey, who's singing that infernal racket? Said Duke. Infernal racket? But that's Fleetwood Mac. They're amazing. Huh. Then how come they're saying such foul words? Oh, I forgot. Duke will not tolerate any sort of curse words. Even if it's just a simple one, that he will not tolerate it whatsoever. I guess I forgot to drive at that animation all day. Duke, why don't you just line up? Take a shot on the whales. Humph. It's an engine like me that needs to take a shot on the whales. Utter nonsense. Utter poppycock, I say. Funny. Oh, you think this is funny, said Duke. You think this is really funny. Easy, Grandpa. Don't do Stuart! What? This will never see his grace. Your grace is currently working at Ulster Castle. I don't mean so Norby. I mean my grace. The one who died in the war? Humph! Okay, I get it. Touchy subject. But you need to learn to settle the heck down, said Sam. I'm getting tired. Great, just great. Is he always like this in the mornings? Not always, said PSM, but he does tend to look extra cranky. Extra cranky? I'm going for just a small stroll. Good luck with that, said Buddy. The line's not doing so great. Humph, said Duke wasn't willing to listen to the younger engine's advice anytime soon, and before long, his mind started to wander as he started, by the way, to berate the other engines. However, with his mind wandering, he didn't think straight, and that caused issues. Hey, Duke, said Aeneas. Humph. Duke, I don't think you should go in this way. We've been forced to use a turntable around here to just turn around and stare at the loop line. The so that would be you, but the line doesn't seem that dangerous. Duke, you're turning into a real crankpot today. Crankpot? Hey, but oh, come on, I'm not crankpot, said Duke. Why is everyone so happy today? Why is everyone so darn happy? He said. One was game. No, but the line side was secretly no longer viable and was being closed down for repairs. Duke didn't know this, and as such, he didn't really seem to care. Oh. Duke did not just puff down that part of the line, said Mac, right? He did. But that line's on repairs. We're bringing supplies there right now. Now, our cabs are full of them. Not at the moment. Duke is just pouring himself over there, and a loud thud. Might want to tell that to someone else. That sounds pretty dangerous and mighty. Oh, darn. Wait for me! Aeneas, wait for me! Alert the nearest engine! Engine. You might need his help. I wasted this? Says this handle? Dude. Come on, Sir Handle, just get over here. No. I don't need any help, said Duke. You clearly do. You're in a ditch, said Mighty. What were you thinking? Again, why the heck am I pulled out of work? I don't get this. The heck you put out of work is probably because Duke is here. Well, I can't do it. I'm too heavy. We don't weigh that much, but Rhaenyra is the lightest of all three of us. That is true, said Mac. That is true. If you could go over there, it wouldn't really affect much. Fine. Oh, you want like this, Falcon? I'm getting you out, Timonius. That's kind of final. I'm the lightest of all three of us, but technically, I shouldn't be doing this nonsense. Since this is all your fault, Duke. My Duke, did you hear about the line being broken down? I did. You stupid engine! If you heard about it, then why didn't you listen? Said Duke. Because of what? Because because you're old and don't listen to others, said to handle. No. Later that night, that everyone had heard about Duke's little predicament, and nobody was happy with him. Not even Mr. Percival. Duke, enjoy that shed while you can. You may be an old engine, but that gives you no excuse to not listen to younger engines. What have you to say for yourself? I'm sorry, said Duke. And look up extra cranky, and that is no excuse, said Miss Percival. That is no excuse. As punishment, you will be staying in your shed for the rest of the day, and tomorrow as well. And now to rebuild that ditch we've just dug. The other engines weren't happy. Duke was now blocking and throwing access to the sheds. Zones. One. They decided. Guess I just won't have enough. Decided to leave Duke in the dust. Just sighed there and decided to go to sleep. Learning his lesson of maybe he should listen to others.